My peoples, good morning and happy Thursday. It is Papa Ziti here, and if you signed that anonymous petition to the White House, the first one trying to label Westboro Baptist Church as a hate group, you basically just took a shit on the First Amendment. Now, for the next 6 odd minutes, I want you to remember two things. One, I in no way, shape, or form condone anything the WBC stands for, Westboro Baptist Church. We're going to call them the WBC from now on because Westboro Baptist Church is a mouthful. That's what she said. WBC, I hate them. Don't for 1 second think I agree with their core tenet. I don't. Don't for 1 second think that if the ground in Topeka, Kansas, where their piece of shit churches opened up and swallowed it whole with their whole congregation, that I wouldn't go there and take a piss on that spot and then dance a little Irish jig, as I am prone to do when I'm all giddy and happy. Because I would. I also want you to know that I am not here to prey on your ignorance. I am here to empower you with knowledge. Let's begin. First, a little bit about WBC. Started back in 1955 by this guy, Fred Phelps. The congregation is primarily made up of family members, 90% I would say. They kind of rose to infamy and prominence in June of 2005 when they began picketing soldiers who died, in Afghanistan or Iraq. They started picketing their funerals with "Thank God for Dead Soldiers" signs and "Thank God for IED" signs. Their basic tenet is that they maintain that God is punishing America for tolerating homosexuality. So any kind of bad shit that happens to an American or to the United States of America, anywhere on the world, any bad thing that happens is a direct result of God punishing us for tolerating homosexuality. That's their whole thing. That's what they believe in, okay? Now, they're in the news again now because they've planned pickets for the funerals of the children murdered at the Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut, nearly a week ago now. These planned picketings of the Sandy Hook Elementary School children in Newtown, Connecticut, the planned picketings of their funerals, prompted Anonymous to hack their website again. They go after WBC a lot, Anonymous does. Some funny things, they hacked her Shirley Phelps' PayPal account. Shirley Phelps is the wife of Fred Phelps and is the de facto leader of the group. Anyway, hacked her PayPal account and sent a bunch of male strippers to Shirley's son's Ben's house. It's fucking classic. That's great. But they also started two petitions. One is a petition to the White House to have their church status revoked. Basically, in the eyes of the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service here, which collects all of our taxes, for those of you not familiar, they want their status as a church revoked, and therefore they don't get all the benefits from tax breaks that churches get. So that's the first petition. Go ahead and sign that one. That one is fine. It's the second petition that we're going to be talking about today, and that is the one trying to label them as a hate group, or officially recognized as a hate group by the FBI. Now, let's talk about how the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation here in the United States, defines a hate crime. This is from their website. A hate crime is a traditional offense like murder, arson, or vandalism with the added element of bias. For the purposes of collecting statistics, Congress has defined a hate crime as a, quote, criminal offense against a person or property motivated in whole or in part by an offender's bias against a race, religion, disability, ethnic origin, or sexual orientation. They go on to say, hate itself is not a crime. Let me repeat that. Hate itself is not a crime. And the FBI is mindful of protecting freedom of speech and other civil liberties. Which brings us to the First Amendment of the Constitution of our country here in the U.S., which reads, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of the people to peaceably assemble, i.e., picket dead kids' funerals, unfortunately, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Therefore, hate is not a crime until a crime is committed in the name of hate. So WBC's speech, the stuff that they say on their website, the things that they write on their picket signs, is considered unpopular speech, but it's protected by the First Amendment. Them picketing dead soldiers' funerals and little 6-year-olds' funerals is considered them assembling peacefully, which is also protected by the First Amendment. You want a couple of examples of some other unpopular speech in our society here in America? Rap music. I guarantee you there's more than 200,000 people out there that would love to sign a petition to end rap music, but it's protected. Little thing back in the 60s called the Civil Rights Movement. Yeah, that was very unpopular. Protected. Thank goodness for that. So if you like things like rap music and civil rights, groups like WBC and other assholes like them have to exist. They have to be allowed to exist. As much as it sucks giant rhinoceros balls that they exist, they have to be allowed to exist until they commit a crime, and then you can fucking do whatever you want to them. But until then, they're protected. And they should be. Because I would not martyr them and change the First Amendment in any way, shape, or form just to get rid of some fucking douchebags. First Amendment is way too important for that. And that is why, boys and girls, if you signed that first petition trying to label them a hate group, you took a giant shit on the First Amendment. Guys, this is Papa Ziti, as always, saying thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to listen to me ramble on about this stuff. I know we were kind of in the deep end tonight. I should have warned you. I should have told you to bring your swimmies or your flotation device or your nose plug or something. But if you have a little more time, I would love for you to leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. And don't forget to rate the video. It lets me know when I'm doing a good job or doing a bad job. Anyway, have a great Thursday. Enjoy your weekend if I don't get to talk to you guys before then. And I will see you next time. Peace.